So I am sitting here, just been talking about a young lad who had his dream taken away. And I was going to say for the record, I get no pleasure out of anyone getting hurt by any means. But when someone is grieving or heartbroken, you just need to let them grieve, because I'm not doing these videos to act like God or for people to worship me in any way. I'm doing these videos because since I was a kid, there's been quite a few children, even when I was a kid, who lost their lives. It wasn't all those that I knew were being abused. It was accidents, and it's just heartbreaking when being a mum myself, losing my son would be my worst nightmare, and touch wood, I hope that never happens. But there are parents who are absolutely devastated right this minute, because there's a child that's killed every day of the year through abuse and bullying, because a lot of even younger children take their own life. And from someone who's been bullied, it is not nice, because you start to believe what they're telling you. And I just don't want to see any child being hurt by anyone. And so in this video, so that was a video that I did yesterday. I don't get pleasure out of. I don't cry just for the sake of it. I cry because when I know someone has lost their life unfairly, it really does get to me, because you have your kids because you want them to live on because we all eventually are going to pass away. I don't believe that that's it. I suppose it just gives me comfort to think that your spirit moves on, and all the people are up there sort of relaxing because they've had their life, and now they can continue on being with those who've passed before them. And I just want kids to be protected, because they are being hurt, and it's not good for anyone for a child to get hurt. But when you're grieving and then somebody demolishes you and makes you feel even worse, that is just the lowest of the low. I want to make these videos real, because people would show videos on YouTube, and lots of them show the best bits rather than the hard times. But then I do find that watching real life videos who don't edit so much to be more I'd like to say watchable. It's not that I'm sort of getting pleasure out of seeing people miserable. It's not that. It's just you know, life is not all a bed of roses. It's can be hard, and I just want to say that no, I never intended to cause upset. I have, and I just want to live my life as well as everybody else. And you know, when you've lost somebody, one, you know, don't just make it worse, because you just end up hating that person, and you just got to allow people to grieve at the end of the day. And there was a nice lad who died yesterday. I'm not going to say how or why, because that's down to his family to say at the end of the day. But it just goes to show that you know, I explained how I felt what was happening yesterday, and it was if I was being accused of being human and being showing emotion, because at the end of the day, when you've lost somebody who looked up to you at one point, it kills you. It does. It's like it's just very, very sad. And yeah. And two Sundays now, I've not been well. The 2 weeks ago, I had a very, very, not going into too much detail, but a very awful period where I was on the verge of fainting a few times. And then last week I had a tummy bug. But out of those 3 Sundays, today has been the saddest Sunday I've ever experienced. And it made me feel shitty, because apparently I'm not allowed to grieve, and therefore that I'll be better off being on the streets, to be honest, because there's shit and then there's shit, and yeah. But yeah, here you go, that's life. And I just wish all parents who've lost a young child in their life, you know, I hope that God looks after you, even if you don't believe in that. And I know He will, and that you never get over it. It just becomes easier to deal with, and it is hard to come to terms with. But my heart goes out to you. Yeah, my heart goes out to you. And yeah, see you next time.